we
yeah,
live?
Broken Road.
Are
Come on
Are we
now.
live? We're actually live? That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm doing
Why are we
my
always so
favorite thing.
surprised?
Well, that Lauren hates is there's no music.
Why are we always surprised that we're live when we're live?
Because we always think you're pre-recorded, man. We thought you
yeah, okay.
were gonna
I'm
communicate.
pre-recorded in another life. Yeah.
Yeah.
AI Lauren has made it.
Well, I'm here to entertain you, Nick. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, let's do some entertaining, shall we? Shall we
right.
get
Love
to the
it.
first demo? Or
Sure, let's do it.
What do you
I
think?
love this.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God! Here we go. So this is from Ilian, and this is called "Hide from Love" right here on Doper Note.
Let's
All
go.
right.
Wow.
Rock roll. Good.
That's great. You guys hear me?
Nobody made me feel like you made me feel. Give you all my love, and if you let me out, girl, I cannot get you out of my mind. If you want, girl, let me fight. Girl, you cannot hide from my love. Girl, you cannot hide from my love.
Whoa.
I love it. I'll take a bell. Great.
Yeah.
It's
I
a good ball.
think-
Yeah, good.
We
Well,
need
I
the
think we're
whistle
out of
today.
bells.
Yeah, JB, we need the whistle today if you have it handy.
No. It's cool. Great record. Nice chilled vibe. I was trying to be semi-distracted to sort of see if anything jumped out of the mix, and it didn't. I quite like the high pitched up repeated vocal, and I like the kind of cooler male lower vocal. I like the synths and the little arpy sort of feeling. Beautiful. Great record. Really
Yeah.
nice record. I
Yeah.
don't really have any notes.
Really great way to start the show. Wow.
Yeah.
Coffee and Candy, I think is well, it's Ilian. It
nice.
says Ilian Music, but Coffee and Candy, Hide from Love. I would like all the bells on this. This is really, really
wow.
good. Caught me right
Yeah.
away.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh, he's got a big gong. All right.
I've
Yeah.
got this.
What?
I've got this bowl.
you don't have to
was
reveal your secrets, John.
Holy, where did that
I
come
mean,
from?
you know, what have I got to hide? So I want to give it a bell as well.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, it was worth the wait, the delay to start the show, to have
Yeah.
this be the first one. Oh my God, I want to hear it again, and maybe again after that.
Right.
Just beautiful.
100%. And I flipped the list today. I started from the bottom of the entries to the top. Oh, I just see another one came in. The person submitting this is Cisco Kennedy. But yeah, thank you so much. He just joined. He was like, just jumped on in time for that one. So good. Yeah, so bells, cows, whatever.
Whatever we
I
got,
lo-
we'll throw it at this song.
I really like the structure. Everything is just like, none of it was too boring, took too long. It just, every time it was like, and I'm going to make a change here, and it happened. But Nick, what are your thoughts
loved
from...
it. Loved it. I'll also take a bell. I thought this one had really good... A word we don't mention on here often is replayability. And I think this one had just that. It felt timeless in a lot of ways, too. It's obviously got stuff that's very 2025, but it's got some nostalgic synths in it, too. I just thought it was a great use of sound design and space, and it has all the elements of what could constitute like kind of a crossover record that works for guys playing in an EDM leading club, but also playing a little bit more open format mix show, which is great.
Yeah.
It's got Drake
Yeah.
vibes, but it's also got it's got like, you know, enhanced progressive-y synths in it, which is cool and different,
agree.
and you don't hear that very often. And if you do hear it, it's not always done very well. So props to you guys.
Yeah.
The other
nice
thing I
one.
just wanted to mention real quick, because it's not there are some changes that are unique in a couple of spots, but the body of it, it's like doing the same thing over and over again, and we know how that can sound redundant and, you know, lay off, give some space, all the comments that we've had before, but I feel like I barely notice that it's doing the same thing repeatedly, you know, and that's a sign for me that's like, okay, well done. And it's
like
4
a
minutes.
solid vibe.
Didn't
So,
even feel
yeah.
4 minutes. You know?
Yeah, no, it's really good. It's good from beginning to end, really. I mean, I liked it from the first couple of notes, and I just kept liking it a little bit more as it went on. So
Yeah,
really
exactly.
incredible.
Awesome. Well, there's a way to start the day. If you're just joining us, this is Dope or Nope. We do this every other Thursday. Sorry, sort of around 3 p.m. Go to dopeornopemusic.com to drop off your demos. You know what to do there. Tell us what you're doing. We prefer demos. We prefer so not like bootleg or remixes of songs that are popular, because that often gets us kicked off of whatever platform we're trying to expose ourselves on. So next one, this is by Rimnez. This is NY. What's going on Dope or Nope?
New York, feel the heat. New York, move your feet. New York, in the night. New York, move to the beat. 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 New York. Out of the out one, but out one. Out one, but out one. Out of the out one, but out one. Out one, but out one. Out of the out one, but out one. Out one, but out one. New York, feel the heat. New York, move your feet. New York, in the night. New York, move to the beat. New York.
Nice. That's Rimnez with New York. What's going on? Lauren, would you like to go first, sir?
Yes, because I'm the one on mute and disorganized, and I really liked it. It felt very professional, and it sounded dark, obviously, and clean. When the first half of it up to the first drop, I really was enjoying it. It was like, oh, this sounds kind of really expensive. And then the last half of it didn't feel like a refresh. It just sort of felt like it was continuing. One of those things that we speak about sometimes where if you listen to the first half, you listen to the whole song. So
Right.
I think there might need to be some kind of variation to give a person a reason to keep listening, or a DJ to not mix out after the first 16 bars of the first drop, sort of thing. That's my only really advice. And maybe the vocal started to get on the repetitive side. It wasn't ear fatiguing, but I just noticed that during the build or the breakdown, it just felt like, oh yeah, I'm just hearing the same idea. Like, are we all out of ideas in the idea bag? That was kind of like that's the area that I would shine a light at to see if it can be improved in any ways. But I really did enjoy it a lot, and it was worth a bell for me. If we had a bell, just, Assume a bell.
Assume a bell.
Right. Nick, what do you got?
I like that. I think we heard this one at some point in a different state. Not like in a different state, like I was in California and instead of New Jersey, like in a different audio state. I really like this record a lot. My biggest hurdle with the song is the kick. I feel like is just not the kick that should be in there throughout the whole thing. And I'm going to re-listen to this off stream and hit you with some feedback once I wrap my head around it in a full sound system, not just my headphones. I thought the arrangement was awesome, really engaging. I love the vocal tie-ins. It's dope. So you'd get a full bell from me if a bell existed. There it is.
There it is.
That was great.
Johnny, what do you got?
I liked it. I thought it had a nice vibe, and kind of echoing what the other people were saying was just that it did feel very full. Like there was a lot to it, and I would like to hear it on better speakers than what I'm listening to it on. But yeah, I mean, I think it's a good quality track. It's got a nice, solid groove to it. Yeah. What do you think, George?
So I would go with a half a bell. I'm down with what Lauren's saying about being repetitive, and
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, no, that's great. It's great. Totally good. But I get what Lauren's saying, like on the repetitive side. I think this could be a banger, and I think if you take a little bit of what Nick is saying, in the kick wise, and obviously things always sound thinner in these little speakers, and then also like kind of space it out a little bit with what Lauren was talking about. I think this could be a real like club banger, and that would be the place to hear it. Like this is never going to be like, oh, I'm gonna, get this on radio. That's never going to happen here. But it kicks shit. So I think if you just like do those sound quality and loosen up a little bit on the repetitive, I think it would really go. So there it is. So half a bell, right? Yeah. Or
yep,
whatever that was.
Right.
Next up, Johnny Trompetta with Memories on Dope or Nope. I'm just gonna blow through these.
You want to skip it in a bit, Hess? You want to blow through it?
Yeah. It's only 3 minutes long though. I'll do this a little bit and then pop in. So I feel like it's hard to like qualify this or quantify it. I feel like it's a track that there should be a song over, right?
Yeah, the instrumental is not strong enough yet to be considered a club thing, and it's a good scratch demo. If you took the lead off, then it would be a good writing demo, perhaps for others to write.
Instrumental. All right, here we go.
Yeah, it's an instrumental, but it's an instrumental writing demo. It's not yet fully formed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a couple of submissions too, so I didn't know which one to choose really, because they're all like work in progress. Maybe just let me give him a quick shot here about this other one. Let me try this one.
Fargo, your virtual assistant from Wells
Yeah, called out.
and easier.
I love
Like
this
this.
one.
You
Fargo,
and the
what did I spend on groceries last night?
And this.
Fargo, turn off my debit card.
Oh.
And this.
Fargo,
This
what's
one's
my
very
checking
sorry
account
about
routing
this.
number?
And that's just the beginning. Do you, Fargo? You can
It's so
on the Wells
professional.
Fargo mobile app. Learn more at wellsfargo.com.
All right,
funny
going
story.
straight for Wells Fargo after this episode.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, with never mind. Quick funny story about SoundCloud. They
Sure.
check this out. So on my other account that I was paying for, they shut it, right? Because I made a request to have a bootleg of a Nadia Ali song taken down.
Whoa.
That's the only time I've ever made a request because it was completely like, it was just wrong to be up there. So I made a request to take it down. 3 days later, they shut my account, the one I was paying for.
Oh, wow.
That'll teach you.
And then I had to go, you can't turn off the payment part if you can't get in your account.
Oh, yes. Cancel your credit
right.
card.
Right. Well, it was through PayPal, so I was able to stub it that way.
Wow.
But yeah, pretty brutal. So I just went back to, I used my other email address, and I totally forgot to sign up. And sorry, let's get to the song. This is Damaged by Johnny Trombetta. Jesus. Freaking SoundCloud. There it is, Johnny Trombetta with Damaged. Reborn Mix 2025. All right. John, would you like to go first?
Sure. I was a huge fan of the Plummet and the Plum versions of this song back in the day. So already I'll give it a half a bell just for, the fact that it's that song that I've loved for a lot of my life.
Right.
It sounded to me like the vocal and the track sort of were a little bit off at points. And so that didn't necessarily do it for me, but I like the idea, and I'd probably give it, like I said, a half a bell just for being a remake of this song that is such a masterpiece in my mind. So what did you think, Nick?
So I didn't know that original record. I thought it sounded familiar, but I actually did not know that record. Felt like the vocal was pretty disconnected from the track. I'll give you this. The arrangement felt good in, if you zoomed out, you didn't necessarily consider the production, how the vocal tied to the production. I thought, where stuff came in and out, just from a template perspective, was pretty solid. The sounds were certainly pretty well-rooted in 1995. So I thought I could use a little freshening up. And just the vocal being that disconnected from the track obviously threw me off entirely. So, cool attempt, but I think this one needs a a bit of an overhaul.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
don't have.
I like the
anything to
saw
add.
base
What
on
do
the
you got,
build.
Mark?
I like the saw base on the build. I wasn't necessarily a huge fan of how it landed in the drop because it just sounded too dated. But I kind of liked where it was headed on the build. So there's something to work on or to consider keeping more focused as to why did that work and other bits that work as well.
Are you talking about this little like acid line?
Yeah, it's kind of like some bassy, saw bassy kind of leady thing that sort of feels like the filter was maybe closed a little bit more on it. Maybe that was what it was made it sound so good.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
I like it. I don't have any like real anything to add besides what you guys already said. So that was Johnny Trumpetto with Damage Reborn Mix 2025. Where are we going?
Keep after
next
it,
to?
Johnny.
Yeah, he drops off some really good stuff, so I'm not that worried about him. Arland with Get Down. Dope or nope?
Talking about she saw that you're seeing now. She spins you round and round. Nobody
Hello
do
there.
like this. Nobody got these hips. She's a freak.
How
but
the
she
hell
won't
are
drown.
you?
Yeah, she knows how to get down.
Yeah, good, thanks. I'm just,
Nobody do it like this. Nobody got these hips. She's a freak, but she won't drown. Yeah, she knows how to get down. Northwest, east, south. You know what I'm talking about. She saw that you're seeing now. She spins you round and round. Nobody do it like this. Nobody got these hips. She's a freak when she moves around. Yeah, she knows how to get down. Yeah, she knows how to get down. Nobody do it like this. Nobody got these hips. She's a freak when she moves around. Yeah, she knows how to get down.
All right. All right, Arlen. If you haven't noticed, that song is called Get Down. Nick.
Yes,
where do you want to start?
I want to jump into this one. I'm going to give this a bell. A bell with caveats, like always.
Yes.
Love it. I love it. It's awesome. Great groove the whole time. I'd say the main thing I wanted was I wanted the vocal to disappear at a couple spots, and I wanted to miss it. And instead of the vocal, I wanted you to go to a synth that did a similar rhythm as the vocal chops. So what does that sound like? I don't know, but it should be a very short, staccato, plucky synth that just drives that same and you could pedal that synth. I think that would crush, and it would give you a break from the vocal.
Yeah.
That way, when you bring it back in, it's impactful.
Yeah.
But overall, love it.
Yeah. I'm down with the bell. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I don't know. I think that you're right. I mean, it's just the vocals too much, too many times, but just a little bit less. But this thing really kicks. I like the thing at the end where it just was like a whole nother like build.
Me too.
Yeah,
Sick. By the way, fun fact, I'm pretty sure John's bell is in the same key as this, or at least when we just hit it, it was in the same key as the song. So
Maybe I can accompany it.
Only you would come up with that idea.
Right.
Johnny, what are you thinking on this?
I think it was great. And Bell.
There it is.
Yeah, it kept it interesting the whole way. It would be nice to sort of miss the vocal at some point, and I think Nick's ideas about how you could dump the vocal for a little bit and still have the track, be compelling, are good. So yeah, well-deserved bells. One more for the road. For
There
Lauren,
it is.
who-
There it is.
You further solidified my point that it is in key. It is in fact there, and I like that.
I want to get the big with the. That's
I know.
all we
Like
need.
the gong show gong.
If it just wouldn't resonate for only that long. Just quick.
When
move
it's your
over.
birthday, at Hibachi.
Yeah,
the
that's
thing
it. That's it. I also want the shrimp flying in the guy's hat with the other thing.
All I got is USBs. I can throw USBs.
Your hat.
So just real quick, shout out to our friends on Instagram. Sky Disc Music, would love to hear some feedback from the demo I sent you. Lord Hess. Easy with that one. Happy to... Did you email me that or not really sure, or did you post it? Bella Renee, thank you for joining us. Hello there. Who else is here? Parker, Just Good, DJ. Spawn, you're in a lot of different places, man. How are you doing all that? All right, and we're back.
Multidimensional.
Right, he is. So next demo up, this is Smithworks, Choppa Style. Dope or nope? I think this is going to hurt.
That's my chopper style. That's my chopper.
Let me turn that down before I lose a tooth.
Yeah,
that
Lauren would have been all over this record, by the way.
Lauren's hair would have been like bouncing off the ceiling. That is Smithworks with Choppa Style. Proper headbanger there. My neck already hurts and I didn't do anything. I'm just going to go with the bell. So,
Okay.
you know, much like food, some things are acquired tastes. Like, not everyone's going to love this, but you have to appreciate and understand the expertise of putting something like this together, because it could sound like a busted blender to some
Exactly.
ears, right? Or you could just say, wow, that was wow. And you know what, I was kind of thinking when I was listening to this, it reminded me of like, you know, the art cars that go around like the EDC in the festivals and when they have like those like roaming clubs, and there's always one car that has this banging away.
Yep.
Like and there's quite a lot of people standing in front of it, so like appreciate that part. So Bell for me, and JB, you're up.
Yeah, like you said, you have to be able to appreciate what it took to put this together, because it could have just as easily sounded like a garbage disposal, or whatever. It made me feel a little bit like the first time I heard some of that earlier Skrillex stuff. It's like, this might not be for everybody, but you have to appreciate the artistry and the skill it took to put it together. So I appreciate all of that, and for that, I will give it a bell. And Smithworks, I found, is one of the few artists that actually the bass does come through in the AirPods. So I mean, that in itself is an accomplishment.
Everything came through. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it was great. Nice job, Smithworks. What did you think, Nick?
Yeah, I loved it. On the money. That track is super dope. Love the sound design. Love the variation. We're actually doing some work with Snails right now, and he'd be all over this one, so I definitely want to share it with him. Off stream. Love it.
Bell?
All
Good
here.
stuff, man.
I'll
Good
take
stuff.
the bell, of course.
There it is. Boom. All right, Michael Gerard. In my head. Dope or nope?
She knows it. I'm stuck in my head. I'm stuck in my head.
That is. I'm just gonna see where this goes. Hold on. Michael Gerald, In My Head.
Yeah,
Nick?
cool one. I love the vibe on this. This is a solid record. Really
Absolutely.
clean production. The bass line and kick work really well together. Another timeless record too. I mean, if you had played this record for me 10 years ago, or you played it 5 to 10 years from now, I feel like it would still stack up. So, love that.
Agreed.
I hate to always give out bells on the show because I feel like everybody gets a trophy, but like when they're this good, it's hard not to.
Yeah.
If I'm honest.
Well, we want to do something, right? And it's hard not to, but like, let's appreciate it, you know?
No, it's dope. I love it, man. I'm gonna probably send you an email.
Nice. That's better than a bell, honestly.
It's
Yeah.
better than a bell.
That's better than a bell any day of the week, right? To get an email from Nick saying, "Hey, have you heard of Liftoff?"
Right. I know more about this.
Yeah, John, where are you at with this one?
I liked it. It seemed to me like it was sort of setting the mood for a long time before it actually got to where it was going. So for me, I would have it, I guess, move along a little bit faster. I mean, it's very dramatic and it's good. It's good quality stuff. It's not like they at the table with plasticware or anything, but it's just like, it just kind of, you know, set the stage for a long time. And I wish it would have gotten to the show a little bit faster. So, but
totally,
half a bell for me, but no email.
Okay. I think sometimes we, you know, you and I certainly listen to something is like, where would this fit on a playlist? Like that's where my head automatically goes. But I don't see that for this, you know, maybe chill, but rather as I'm watching the snowfall here, I'm on a beach in Ibiza. It's Sunday. It's like 2 p.m. I've ordered some nice crudité or whatever I'm doing, and I'm just sitting, enjoying it, and this is on in the background. And for that, it gets a bell.
Sure does.
Or Nick, you know, it's Sunday and you're in Napoli and you're having, you know, whatever you're having there. whatever
this
animal was killed 10 minutes ago and you're eating it.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it. No, this is a June record for me. I can't listen to this stuff like outside and like enjoy anything until it's like 90 degrees with my shirt off.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll leave it there.
Please.
I was going to respond,
Michael.
I'm just going to go to the next one. Michael, thank you very much for dropping that off and trusting us with your demos. Let's see. Absinthe?
Yes, please.
Withdrawals. Yes. Oh, sorry.
I thought you were offering it.
No, this is Absinthe. This is Withdrawals featuring Weisner on Dope or Nope.
JV's a pro. Just radio
just like
quickness.
This, just like this. It just comes right out. What's up, Neotech? Good to see you.
I think about all this pain, going in circles without you, it's driving me so insane. Body so numb and it feels like Novocaine. I just keep holding on, no I can't let it go. I do believe you're gone. I think about all this pain, building inside. If we only had one more life, one more time. Tears I cry with bloodshot eyes. Hold me close and I'll be alright. One more night to say goodbye. Tell me why it had to end. Just wanna see your face again, but I can't go back. I can't go back. I can't go. I'm falling apart, you're gone. Still hearing you say, stay strong. Denying the truth, 'cause I don't wanna lose all the memories of me and you. So now my mind's a mess, only broken pieces left. I'm falling apart, you're gone. Now I'm stuck with these
Wow. I just want to keep playing that, but we have a couple more to get to. That really opened up. Abstinence.
Yeah.
Withdrawals featuring Weisner. Whew.
Weisner,
Really
that
cool.
must be the vocalist. Incredible range, and I really
yeah.
liked the vocal melody that in this song as well. And I'm giving it a bell. I know we give out bells, but this one, like the other ones, deserves it. So yeah, I want to hear it again and possibly again. Like
Really fun record. Really fun. Thanks, John. Wasn't expecting that falsetto in that one section there, but wow,
Yeah.
really went for it. And then just like in this section previously here, it just really opened, and just was something like you feel it, like that's
Yeah,
the kind of thing.
it almost feels like not like a rock record. I don't want to say a rock record straight up because it's not, but it has something about it that isn't just straight ahead dance, and part of it's the vocal, but part of it's like just the energy of the chords. Like it crosses beyond just a dance record to me.
Yeah,
which is nice.
I think this is kind of special record here. I think this is something. I don't necessarily hear airplay for it. It would take somebody like John when he was programming.
like me. I would put it in for sure.
Yeah, who would have the cojones to like put this on the air, knowing that perhaps it doesn't fit in the context of everything that's around it necessarily sonically, but certainly fits in a way where it's a beautiful piece of work. So I would, but it takes like, there are certain programmers. There was I think Harmony has taken the reins from you in that way as well, on the air. And I think there's, Rita, Geronimo, there's a lot of people who, take advantage of like a sound that you wouldn't right away go, oh, that should be on the air, and it's risky, right? Because if it doesn't work, like,
right. This
But I
does
think
sound like
this-
the type of record that I would have put in, because I think that the audience that I had built would really appreciate this. Historically, they like songs that are sort of like this. So, and I really liked the birds in it. I forgot to mention the birds. I really do appreciate avian inclusion.
I have only one thing to say. It just needs to be shorter. It's like 4 and change. So we need to tell this same story in 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
I'd agree
Or
with
3.
that. I'd take a look at, this is another one. I'd take a look at the kick drum, make sure that's the right kick, put this record up against other similar records that are references, and see how everything sits. Like, you could probably get a little more out of the bass, especially in these headphones. I feel like it's just missing like some oomph in the bottom end. But to your earlier point, one record that came to mind when you were just talking about records that aren't like on the nose for radio, was the Porter was it Cheerleader was the record?
Omi?
Oh my God.
Not Omi, not Omi Cheerleader. Different Cheerleader. Yeah, some of the Porter stuff was totally outside of, what would be called a straight ahead dance record, and worked really well, obviously. So there's a place for all of this stuff, especially when it's great music. I know we say it a lot, but great music does find a home. It doesn't always happen right away, but if you consistently make this sound and make it this polished, I think you're gonna find your groove, and there's definitely a place for you.
Yeah, I agree. Really special. Just a quick shout out to Skydisc. That link that you have in the sheet for Dope or Nope is dead. So I just tried to click on it, see if we could get it in there real quick, and the link is dead. So I'm gonna move to the next one. All right, get rid of In My Head. Get rid of that. Who is this? God bless yours truly. Love the name, man. Love the name. This is You See Me, and it's not mixed yet, but it is live on Dope or Nope. Sorry, headphones just went dead. Super fun. That is God Bless Yours Truly with You See Me. Nick, you want to go first?
Yeah, not what I expected hearing on the show as I lose my headphones.
Right.
But really nice record. Super cool production. I'm actually working on some sync stuff right now, and there are tons of opportunities for records like this. Shows like Grey's Anatomy and similar shows like that. This has a great place there. I'm not at one time. This probably would have worked for Sirius XM Chill. I'm not sure if they're the lane for this right now.
No.
But there's certainly other places for this.
This is TV show stuff for me.
This is 100% TV show stuff right here.
Yeah. Really. But imagine now if you took this production and Nick, in your head, can you really think about how do you make that bigger?
Yeah, some of it is just big fat pads and soaring synths and things like that. I don't know that you necessarily need to make it bigger. You certainly could, but another option is just to do some really slick sound design. Little ear throws and ear candy and stuff like that can help trick it out.
Yeah, I kind of feel like this for me is like gospel house choir. This is only the bottom layer, right? I hear this in a much different form with loads of vocals and backgrounds to carry that into a room. I just really just hear this in this is the first layer where you start, and then start dropping stuff on top of that. But I hear it in a lot bigger sense in that way, right? So nice job. Thank you very much for sending that over. I did find Mr. Skydisc. This is called Falling. It's a Dropbox, so forgive me for the volume at the beginning here. This is Dope or Nope with Skydisc.
Twist the knob, just close, I seen enough. I lived a life of love, experience I distrust. Too weak to twist the knob, just close, I seen enough. I lived a life of love, experience I distrust. I am falling once again. Too weak to twist the knob, just close, I seen enough. I lived a life of love, experience I distrust. Falling once again. I am falling once again.
Nick, would you mind going first?
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Sorry, am I too far back? I kind of want to have a little bit of a production critique on this first before I dive into some of the things I was thinking. Is that okay? You want to go first?
Yeah, for sure. So I love the sound design. I think there's a ton of really interesting sonics going on. The programming's really cool. I did feel in spots, part of it might be a mixed thing, but I did feel the vocal might have been fighting some of the really active synths in different sections. When you have that many rhythmic elements happening at the same time, it's inevitable. I think they say, what is it, the rule of two? Any more than two rhythmic elements happening, like, it automatically falls apart for the listener because we can't take that much information in. So that's something to just be mindful of. Some of that stuff can still exist. It's just got to be tucked down into the mix, rolled off, so it's not everything up front
at the same level. Yeah.
But that said, it's really, really cool. I really enjoyed like just the whole landscape that you painted with sound there. It was great.
Yeah. I agree. I wanted to hear that first because I think there was something in the vocal that was rubbing me a little bit. Like dig the track, got the vibe, everything, the way it was laid out, like you said. But it was a little something in the vocal, and I just wasn't like, I want to use the word, I wasn't believing it. If that makes sense to anyone.
Fair.
But yeah, I think overall I'm gonna go half bell on this one because I think it's like you said, like really the way it was designed and laid out sounded really good. So, John, what do you got?
I mean, come on. I'm a sucker for drum and bass, and this to me was next gen.
You were bopping, man. You were bopping.
I love this sound. I would not hesitate to put this sound on the radio. I know a lot of programmers kind of shy away from that, but we did some tests and actually found out that the audience that we had at the station really loves this sound and really connects to these songs and making them really big songs locally for us. So I loved it. Full bell. I want to link to this song too. I think I need to hear it on some better speakers to really even enjoy it as much as I want to. Really nice work. Who was that again?
Sky Disc.
Wow.
I'll send you the hold on. I'll send you the link right now. So 2 things I wanted to mention real quick. Thank you for that, by the way, John. And I'll get back to your drum and bass comment. I know we got to probably roll off here in a second. But Spawn had mentioned Pandora's doing a new chill station that's called Aura, and it's going to launch during Winter Music Conference, which I'm very excited about. It's like a whole platform in a platform just about chill.
Nice.
Cool.
And a great person to lead that too, because Ben was the original programmer of Chill on Sirius, so that's fun.
I know some things.
He's got some ears. To go back to your drum and bass comment, we recently are in the process of taking Sub Focus Push the Tempo with KDB to #1. It actually is #1 in dance radio right now, and we were trying to understand. Actually, I should have called you to. First, we were trying to figure out, is this his first #1, period? Which I believe it is. I don't think Harmony had mentioned Tidal Wave from 2014, but I don't think it got on the chart really that high. And the second thing is, has drum and bass ever been #1 on the dance chart in the U.S.?
That's a good question.
Yeah, because that's... we had, I think we opened the door to drum and bass with Go Back, with John Summit's track. But that was just like, it was a lovely combination collab of the two of them. And I think that opened the door a little bit, but I don't think we've ever had just a straight up #1 drum and bass.
No, I just looked it up. According to Google, it has never happened. The closest we got in general was Botadon by Chasing Status, Floatin', 2023.
Oh, how high did that get?
That was just the best-selling drum and bass track.
Oh, best-selling, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, Chasing Status also. But yeah. Hey, Lauren. Welcome back.
Wild. Oh, wait, he's muted. Hold on.
Hello there. I am back. Sorry.
Hello there. We just played a kind of really interesting drum and bass track.
Oh yeah. Okay. I like drum and bass. Drum and bass got lots of 16th hats there, Nick. Big fan.
You've had some drum and bass on Dimmock. Yeah.
Dead Limit by Noisia and the Upbeats is the best-selling drum and bass song of all time.
Oh yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. So There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Lauren's back. Lauren, you missed a ridiculous record. I think.
Smith.
Oh, really?
I kind of feel like Nick scooped it up, but I'm not going to say anything.
Nah, it's all
Fine.
fair game.
Yeah.
What's
Were
the
you
song
going
story?
after Smithworks or Abstinent?
I
Abstinent.
don't know. Well, I'll
I'm
say
saying
hi
that
to both.
wrong. I'm pretty sure of that.
It's
No
absinthe,
worries.
like the drink.
Absinthe. Got
There's
it.
no competition over here, Nick. If you feel like something's appropriate, let me know, and I'll listen to it. If you think you can do good with the record, please go ahead.
No, and I have to commend Lauren. I just spent last night and today with our friends Mason and Boss with the show. They were in town for a charity that I'm part of. They flew in and they, well, it's kind of commendable for all of us. They said this show has helped them take them to new heights in their career, and they're super appreciative of all we've
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
done to help
There you
level them up. So
Oh, that's awesome.
Beautiful. Yeah,
And with that,
I only wish them the
think
best,
we'll
man.
draw-
They're so great.
They're super
strong.
talented, nice guys too.
they're great.
Yeah.
So there you have it, another hour and change of Dope or Nope every other Thursday. So we're going to move to every other Thursday. If you're first time watching this, please join us again in 2 weeks. And we're probably going to take a break around Winter Music Conference too. I don't know what week that falls on. I haven't really looked that far ahead. If you're looking to supply us with some of your cherished creations, you can hit us at dopeornopemusic.com. As always, on the top, that's John McDizzle right there. 30
Or
plus
Tom
year
McDaniel,
programmer
either way.
at radio. I know, right? Nick Dietrich or Dick Nitri, however, whatever state he happens to be in. He's one or two of those Jekyll and Hyde guys. They run Liftoff Recordings and finish
Disco
my
Fries.
track. What's that?
Disco Fries as well. Don't forget. Disco
And,
Fries.
oh
and-
yeah, the DF boys.
Lest we
original
forget.
My name is Hess, and I do a little radio promotion once in a while, and I
We
have
do a
fun
lot
with
of
these
radio
guys.
promotion, to be fair. A lot.
Legendary.
And a lot of very high-end radio promotion, that's for sure.
I really enjoy it, and and I look after a few people on the management side. Bella Renee in the drum and bass lane, Nadia Ali in the iconic lane,
He is.
DJ Ray, and maybe there'll be some others soon. And then on the bottom, and I don't mean that in any weird way, that is Lauren Padman, president of Dimmock Records, and a long list of other qualifications from the studio side and songwriting and publishing. So I think if you drop your music off here, it's safe to say we're going to have some fun with it, and and we would appreciate it anytime you drop things off. So there you have it. There's another a week of Dope or Nope. Don't forget, hug someone you love, because it's never too late to tell them. John?
Yeah, and if you're going to share bits of the show, which we encourage, we want you to do that. If you're going to share those on social media, make sure to tag us so that we can also repost those and help grow the show. And if you know any artists that want to get some feedback on their demos, tell them about the show as well.
There it is.
All right.
That's our
I'm
PSA
gonna-
for today.
Before
Yep.
we go, I have two very wholesome things to plug. One is on behalf of Mr. Hess on the show, because I just got an email in real time. George and Jamie are going to run a Disney 10K race. George,
Wow.
you could fill in all the details. I don't know why I'm speaking on your behalf, but
Yeah.
I wanted to get this in there, and then I have one other one after that.
Just real quick, we're running with this company right here, NMP. They are a stem cell research company. On April 5th, we will be running Run Disney in Disney. I don't think I'm going to do a character, but I will run. Because you could dress up like you're in Disneyland. What the hell? Why not? But maybe I'll surprise you guys. You never know. Really excited about that to really amplify the message of people that need stem cell surgery and need help. And this company is one of the people that supplies a lot of people who need it with the right resources and stem cells as well. So really excited about that. Thank you. April 5th, 10K.
There you go. Link is in the comments. I just
Thank
dropped
you, man.
it. And also, so the reason Mason and Boss were in town last night, I'm on the committee for a nonprofit called Applaud Our Kids. They fund kids 6 to 18 years old for performing arts, music, arts, visual arts lessons, families in need. So they helped raise a whole bunch of money last night for them. But anybody is welcome to donate. applaudourkids.org if you want to support them. They're an awesome group. So
That's
I'll
awesome.
drop that as well.
Yeah, congrats on that too.
Thank you.
Taking
That's
time
great.
out to do something like that is a big deal, you know.
I think we raised close to $30,000, so it's pretty.
Whoa.
Oh wow, dude, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Bro.
Yeah, it was really great.
That's big.
Very great. Really cool. Impressive.
Super big. Any
all
other
right.
announcements for today?
No, not really. I've got to get back to my to-do lists.
Post-it. Sponsored by Post-it. Let's go.
I mean, Post-it notes, dude. Okay.
Slightly busy
You
over
must
here.
use a lot of those. You must use a lot of those.
Feels like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels like it.
All right. Are we rating or we're just cutting out?
No, we're just cutting out. Thank you guys for watching.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, everyone. See you in 2 weeks.
All right. Thank you, everybody. See ya.